Welcome to Tribal Review. Coming up, we will learn what your favorite thing to do in the winter is.
Also on the broadcast, we'll find out more about one of our standout athletes. All this and more coming up on Tribal Review.
Hey Florida State High School, I'm Blake Pearson. Today is National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. If you can find some, be sure to try some.
And I'm Liana Lador. Today is Friday, January 15th, 2016, and here are some of the interesting news stories for this week.
In Istanbul, Turkey, an Islamic State operative from Syria wore a vest of explosives and planned to kill as many people as possible. He killed at least 10 tourists that were all foreigners.
The two finalists for Superintendent of Kansas City Public Schools were announced earlier this week. Dr. Mark T. Bedell, an Assistant Superintendent for High Schools at Baltimore County Public Schools in Towson, Maryland, and Dr. Ronald Gerald Taylor, Superintendent of Willingboro Township Public Schools in Willingboro, New Jersey, are the two finalists. It's not easy being the new kid at school. Transferring during the middle of the year can be stressful, but Caitlin Friend finds out how one of our new students is holding up and what his plans are for the remainder of the year.
Donovan is a new student and he shares one of his goals for this year.
I want to make varsity baseball. Kind of want to be the varsity pitcher, so yeah.
Donovan transferred from Bonner Springs, Kansas to finish his fall semester. Adriana Valentine is looking forward to the rest of her year with him.
I think he's cool. He's a really nice guy. He's easy to get along with.
Donovan thinks his teachers are alright. Lexi Guerrera feels he's doing well in school.
I mean, I guess he's doing okay. It seems like he's making a lot of friends, and I enjoyed geometry with him, so.
Donovan enjoys being here at Fort Osage. I'm Caitlin Friend signing off for Tribal Review.
Thanks, Caitlin. When we come back, we'll learn about a senior star athlete.
Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time. Choose from a variety of fresh, great-tasting foods and custards to be prepared by their friendly staff. Let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness. As Craig Culver has said, every guest who chooses Culver's leaves happy.
Welcome back. This is Paige Bunn's last year playing at Fort Osage. Reporter Brittany Rodriguez went around asking teammates about her final season playing basketball here at Fort Osage.
Paige said basketball is going pretty good and she plans on going to University of Missouri in St. Louis next year to start off basketball.
Season's going pretty good. We've only had 2 games, so can't really say much. I think the season will be pretty good. Next year I plan to play basketball in college at University of Missouri St. Louis.
Paige has been a good leader so far this season. Sage Glassford says that Paige helps out the younger players of this team.
It's really fun playing with Paige. She's a good team leader and she helps out all the younger kids that haven't played.
Coach Thompson set a goal for her each year that for every sprint she runs, she needs to finish in the top 3.
I've been really pleased and impressed with Paige thus far. She has taken on more of a leadership role this year than she did last year. And I set a goal for her last year that for every sprint that we run, she needs to finish in the top 3. And she's taken that a little more seriously this year than she did last. She's a little bit more open to constructive criticism, and she's leading her team in a positive manner. I'm excited for Paige to compete at the next level, no matter where that is, and can't wait to see what she does collegiately.
Allie also agrees that Paige is a good leader. She says Paige pushes others to do better in basketball.
Me and Paige are like good friends, I guess. She does bring a lot of leadership and pushes me to do better.
Paige Bunn met her 1,000-point goal this season. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Brittany Rodriguez.
Thanks, Brittany. We'll be back in a moment with the Kansas City Sports Report.
Enjoy a dance club experience at Lunar Bowl with disco lighting, current and classic music videos playing on our 10-foot big screens and your BFFs. Explore one of our weekend Cosmic Bowling sessions and get your bowling groove on.
Josh Smith is here with us now with this week's Kansas City Sports Report.
Thanks, Blake. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Houston Texans in the wild card game last Saturday. They now take on the New England Patriots this Saturday at the Gillette Stadium. The Comets weren't able to defeat the Chicago Mustangs last Saturday and are 11-3 in the season. The Comets take on the Baltimore Blast January 30th. The Mavericks announced that their special jersey night, January 30th, will honor former Kansas City Chiefs player Will Shields and his 2015 induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Sporting KC announced Monday that it has signed midfielders Paulo Nagamaru and Sony Mustavar to new contracts. That's it for your Kansas City Sports Report. I'm Josh Smith. We'll be back with more stories on the Tribal Review after these messages.
Toscanos is the best place to get an upscale Italian dining experience with a hometown feel. Start out with enjoying delicious warm bread while the cooks prepare your entree to be served to you fresh. Toscanos offers a vast menu of pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. They offer carryout and can cater to any event. Let Kirk and John give you a taste of Little Italy at Toscanos, located at 312 South Hudson Street in Buckner.
Welcome back. Winter is in the air, and Mamie Monath caught up with students to see what their favorite thing is to do in the winter.
Winter is most people's favorite time of the year. I asked you guys what your favorite thing to do in the winter is.
Winter time, I like to go down to my grandparents' house and sit around the fire and drink hot cocoa and visit with my family.
I like sit around and do the same thing I do basically every other day.
I like to play in the snow with my little brother.
Celebrate Christmas with my family.
My favorite thing to do in the winter is sledding.
I like to go sledding, drink hot chocolate, and play with my dog.
Play video games.
Favorite thing to do in the winter is sit by the fire with the family.
My favorite thing to do in the winter is there's a large sled hill near our house. I like to take my kids sledding down the sled hill.
My favorite thing to do in the winter is spend time with family, receive gifts, and be thankful for everything I've gotten. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Mamie Monath.
Thanks, Mamie. We'll be back with your entertainment news in just a bit.
There's always fun in store at Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Independence. Visit the store, choose, create, and celebrate your customized design on a wide selection of apparel and gifts. Your order can be printed and ready within 24 hours. Let Big Frog outfit you today.
Now here's your entertainment news from Wyatt Smith.
Thanks, Blake. Game Life is Strange for PlayStation 4 comes out 19th. The game makes every move you make a part of a butterfly effect, but with the power to rewind time. The famous singer-songwriter David Bowie passed away Sunday at the age of 69 from cancer. The beloved artist will be dearly missed. Some of Bowie's famous songs include Heroes, The Man Who Sold the Moon, and Let's Dance. That's it for entertainment. I'm Wyatt Smith.
Thanks, Wyatt. It's Tom Talk time with reporter Trace Pennington. Had a chance to ask a few people what they would do if they could go to the future and what they would do when they got there.
We're always looking towards the future. Today we found out what would happen if students could go into the future themselves.
If I could go to the future, I would do nothing because butterfly effect, I would probably mess something up.
I would explore everything that's different from now.
I would look at everything that's different and see how they do things there.
Check my stocks.
They had flying things, I'd definitely fly. That seems fun.
I'd probably try to find some relatives. I think it'd be kind of cool to see how my lineage kind of passed on.
I would so definitely figure out how to make a flying car.
If I could go to the future, I'd probably visit my future self and see what a success I've become or failure.
If I could go to the future, I would find myself and see what my family looks like.
I'd probably go shopping, look at all the clothes.
If I could go to the future, I would see what technological advances we have made. Reporting for Tribal Review, this is Trace Pennington.
Thanks, Trace. That's it for this week on Tribal Review. I'm Blake Pearson.
And I'm Liana Lador. Enjoy the 3-day weekend and happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. We'll see you next time.